Peace, y'all. Welcome to Anthologies. I hope you can hear me okay. So, I got a question. Has anybody else been noticing this energy shift that we're going through? Or is it just me? Personally, I've been feeling it most of 2024, right? Here and there. It's like I've been doing a series of quantum jumps, you know, and just small ones, because I would, just noticing changes and feeling different, just feeling different things, vibrationally. Yeah, but I don't know if anybody's been going through anything similar or not. But I would say like the 11/11 portal was a big shift for me. Around then I felt a really big shift then, and then with this Mercury, uh, Mercury retrograde, which is something I usually don't talk about much at all. I don't think I ever mentioned it on here, and I never really mention it in my personal life. Usually my view on Mercury retrograde is okay. It's one of those things that if you allow it to fuck with you, then it will. It's like I don't think about it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me, right? But it seems to really have been an issue for me this time around. I've had quite a few things go array. Excuse me. It's awry. To go awry. I don't fucking know. It's a weird word, but yeah. I had a few things go awry for me, and it shook me up a bit because it took me to a place that I was in back in 2022, which is kind of like the catalyst for my awakening, the catalyst for me being here and sharing on YouTube. I am in a very similar spot, but I don't feel the same as I did. Like initially, there was some worry, there was some anxiety kick in, because I guess that was just the body memory from being in that same spot, like, oh shit, I'm back here again, but the truth is that I'm not back there. It's not the same, and it's like after having those initial thoughts of anxiety and worry, I just went I just went back to everything that I've learned since then, to not allow fear, worry, and doubt to overcome me, in these moments. Because I'm not there, I can just look at my environment, Then I was in a hotel room. Now I'm in an apartment. You know, then I was really sick and I didn't know what was wrong with me. Now I'm doing a lot better and I'm more aware of what's going on with my body, you know. So, um, yeah, I made it through that. You know, I'm not back there, uh, and I'm not going back there. And I'm sharing that to say that, you know, for anyone out there who might be feeling a shift right now, you know, whether they're being affected by Mercury retrograde or not, you know, if you're going through shit and you've been going through shit, and it seems like you go through stuff, you come out, you catch your breath, you breathe, everything's going good, and then more shit happens, and it's like a cycle. Um, I want to give you some encouragement in the best way that I can, in the best way that I can, right? Um, you're going to be okay. You're built for this. The last thing that you went through equipped you with all the tools that you need to get through whatever you're going through now or whatever's to come, you know. I feel that for those of us who constantly find ourselves going through these emotional, mental, spiritual um, challenges, that, you know, we were pretty much chosen to face these things, you know. Trust me, like some of the shit that I went through and that you've overcome, you know, emotionally and mentally, probably would have broke a lot of other people, you know. And something that you're going through now probably would have broken you, you know, a year ago, right? So, you know, you're built for this stuff. You're making it through it. We're making it through, you know. And you have to start to see yourself as a spiritual warrior, you know. You're here to fight these battles, and you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for the collective. Because me fighting these battles and overcoming them is what's um, driven me to a spot where I can be here and share these messages with you. You know, for everybody else that's out here sharing messages and, you know, sharing inspiration and their wisdom from their journeys, you know, they're also a part of that, you know. So for you, your testimony is important to others. You know, if you feel called to share what you've been through, do it in some kind of way, you know. You don't have to be on YouTube, on social media. You can write a book, you know, you can express it through music, through your art. If you have a calling to do so, you know, don't just sit on it, you know. Don't be afraid of anyone's judgment, you know, because the people that are probably the people that are judging, right, they're usually the ones that back away from the challenges. That those are usually the ones that, you know, would not have made it through the challenges that you were able to overcome. You know what I'm saying? I feel that it's kind of our purpose to share what we've been through, you know, with others so that they also can know that they can make it through their challenges as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, at least that's how I feel. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. You know, I don't do this to get a bunch of followers or subscribers, to try to monetize my page, to be famous. You know, I didn't create this for that. I created it because I wanted to share with people, to, you know, give inspiration to the world, you know, to raise the vibration for the people of the planet. Because we need that, you know, and we need that. I wish that we could all do our part. You know, some of us are not ready. Some of us are not aware. Some of us are too afraid. But if you believe in something greater, right, then why not? You know, if you know that the world needs healing, why not? You're just gonna sit on the sidelines and watch things fall apart, feel sad because, you know, things are falling apart, or you wanna be a part of the healing, you know, and I choose to be a part of the healing. I am 53 years old. You know, I won't say, I mean, I'm good. I'm not in the best health of my life, but my health could be a lot better, right? I don't know how much time I got here. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a health issue, it could be a car accident. You know, it could be some random acts of violence, right? I don't know. But for the time that I'm here, you know, and being that I don't know how long it's going to be, I could be here for another 100 years for all I know, right? I don't know. You don't know. But for the time I'm here, why not try to make, you know, this world a more loving and happy place, more peaceful place, you know, more pleasant place to live in and to, you know, raise kids in. Yeah, I don't know. These are just my thoughts, you know, and I may have been all over the place a little, just a little. But I just wanted to make sure that I got this out, because I tried to record this like 2 other times, and it, you know, it felt so pushed. Like I felt, I felt, um, I felt the urge to make a recording, right? Like it wasn't just like, oh, I need to record something because I hadn't in a while. It was like it was time, you know, because I had different different messages coming to me that I didn't record because I was either at work or something else, distracted. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna hold on to these thoughts and, you know, and share them. And that's what I started off doing, and I just couldn't get it together. you know. But this last time, this was a little better. It flowed. And as you can see, I still do the pauses, and I still run on a little bit like I'm doing right now. But I'm going to keep recording and keep uploading, and I know I'm going to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm not doing this so much for me. I realize it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And I realize that through practice it's going to get better. But I do find myself comparing, what I do to a lot of others that are doing the same thing, like wishing that I could just flow the way that they do. And they do, yeah, that's them, and the way that they share their message, it's meant for the people that listen to them, and the way that I share my sloppy ass message is meant for the people that listen to me, but it gives, to me, I feel like this gives people hope for those that might feel a little bit nervous about recording and nervous about how they're gonna sound, right? I'm giving people like that hope that, well, fuck it, if he can do it, if he can do it, I know I can do it. Shit, I can do a better job than this guy, I mean, that's just a little healthy competition, right? It's not it's not toxic competition or competitiveness. It's just like, okay, so this guy can do it, I can do it, that kind of thing. So I think I've been rambling long enough. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I really do. I look at my metrics sometimes, my numbers, and sometimes it bothers me. I'm like, fuck, nobody's really tapping in, nobody's listening, but I know that some people are. And for the ones that are, I appreciate you. I'm glad that what I'm sharing resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who are here for the first time, if you made it this far, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you that are quietly listening in the background, I see you. I don't actually see you, but I know that you're there. Yeah. Hi to the people in the back. But all that said, if you want to find anything, want to find out more about me, who I am, what I do, just keep listening to my messages. Listen to some of my other messages. Or there are links in the description and links in my bio, where you can check me out, see what I do. And yeah, that's it. So this was Anthologies. I am Antonio, aka Ant, and I am out. Wishing you lots of love, prosperity, good health. Yeah, enjoy.